Hello, welcome to another edition of Around Town. I'm your host, Larry Crippen. We've got a good program today. We're going to find out what kind of policing is going on at Sam Houston State University's campus. In fact, we have with us today the SHSU Police Chief, Kevin Morris. Welcome to the program, Kevin.
Thank you, sir.
Good to have you here. Explain what your responsibilities are as Police Chief of SHSU.
Well, I got several responsibilities. Primarily, the biggest one is the University Police Department. I also have parking management, emergency management, and then also now the Office of Compliance and Insurance.
You know, the university has an emergency safety system, I understand. It's called KSAM. Can you tell us how that works?
Yes, KSAM. That is our emergency notification system that we use for the campus to relay critical information to our community and those outside of within the Huntsville, Walker County, and then also in Montgomery County as well. It's our robust system we use for making emergency notifications by text, by phone, by email. It also has other components of it where it goes out over our IT infrastructure. So if you're logged into a computer, it will put a notice up on your screen that there is an incident taking place. And we also have a siren system on campus that's in place as well that is used as part of that for when, say, like a bad thunderstorms are coming through, tornado warning, so that we can make sure that we can let people know who are out on campus that there is something impending, who may be on the center of campus, and where they can go to seek a shelter or so forth.
Chief Morris, you recently had an active shooter drill. What went on in that?
Yes, we participated with the city and some of the other first responders here in Walker County. As part of our goal, especially in emergency management, we'd like to make sure that we are able to respond to critical incidents on campus or be a good partner and help with the city or the county or whoever it may be and provide services. And participating with this incident, it helps us identify gaps or issues that we may have in communications, how we respond to different incidents that are reported, and then provide the service or investigation or whatever component that is needed for that incident. It helps us really kind of hone our skills in and make sure that we're available to provide that service that is needed to our community and make sure that they are notified. It gets our campus partners, our administration, other people within the university that provide services to our students, faculty, and staff to make sure that they're all pulled in as well and that they know how to respond if one of these incidents were to occur so that we do not fall behind the proverbial 8-ball and fail our students, faculty, or staff.
How did things go around campus during the recent floods? Were there many issues on campus? I suspect there were.
Yeah, just like the rest of the city of Huntsville, we had our issues as well, specifically with some flooding. Most people will recognize even around the city that intersections, and primarily at Bowers and Bobby K. Marks, we typically have problems there when we have these really freak heavy thunderstorms where it really comes down. And one of the big things, like we like to tell our faculty, staff, and students is, if you see water in the intersections or even over there in Bearcat near the stadium, near Rita B. Huff in that area, it really just turn around, don't drown, keep your car safe, don't chance it. But also during these thunderstorms with the heavy winds, we had a lot of tree limbs. Some of our buildings took on water, had a number of damages reported there. Our insurance and compliance team are still working with our insurers, going through buildings, getting stuff cleaned up. I really want to have stuff ready again for the fall and ready for the students when they return.
Speaking of streets, fill us in on the parking system, how that's set up here.
So parking is done based on convenience, but also based on how you really, the student or the end user really wants to park. So it's done in concentric rings, or we try to do it rings. So basically, the closer you're into campus, the higher price you will pay. And then the further away you are from the main campus, the price goes down. And so typically, we have 3 parking garages on campus now. Two of them are, one of them is really dedicated towards our residents on the north side, the newest one, San Jacinto Hall. But it also has some daily parking, so it's set in for hourly, so you can come in, park, and go to your location on campus. And then two other parking garages where we do parking garage contracts to where you can use it on a semesterly basis, or we still do daily by the hour, so where you can come in and park. And then we also sell parking permits. Typically, we open up what we call like our Zone 1 to faculty and staff first, since they do work here. And once we get past a point where we've sold in there, and if we haven't sold the number of parking permits for those areas, we open it up to others so they have the opportunity to park closer in as well. And then we also have parking lots that are dedicated to our residential hall facilities for those that are living on campus, so that they can park closer to their residences that they have elected to live in.
You have additional security here in addition to just the regular police officers. You have security cameras set up on campus. Can you fill us in a little bit on that?
Sure. We have a number of surveillance cameras across campus in our public spaces, in our residence halls, and in our academic buildings. They're not necessarily monitored 24/7, but they really do help provide information to our officers and our investigators, but also the departments that actually install them. They're all installed into a singular system. Each department that requests the cameras, they monitor their own cameras so that when they see something suspicious, or if something does happen, we're able to go back in. We can see what has taken place, or if a complaint is called into the University Police Department, our dispatchers have access to all the cameras across campus, and they can go in and view it and provide the information to our officers that are responding to the calls. It's a really nice, it's a really robust system, and we can see all the different areas across campus where cameras are currently installed, and we continue to add additional cameras to different places as our budget allows.
Well, SHSU Police Chief Kevin Morris, thanks for being our guest.
Thank you very much for having me.